What's up, Cobras, and welcome to Quillabot.
Hello, Cobras! This is Anna, and welcome to Quillabot, a Halloween special of the Quill.
So, since Halloween is fast approaching, what are your thoughts about Halloween?
My thoughts on Halloween, kay, some say it is one of their most awaited holiday in their life. But for me, mahadlok gyud ko day kay kada on na ho sa TV, tanan mga salida kay horror. Kasi ganahan, Ana. And how about you, Elvir? What are your thoughts sa
But for me, Halloween is one of the event that I always look forward because like kanang mag costume lang, like it's fun, and I also grew up watching mga horror movies, especially slasher films.
What is your most favorite nga horror movie?
For horror movie, I think I like the Scream franchise. I've watched since the first movie to the latest.
Magchika sa taon sa'yo mong costume karon girl.
Actually, my costume, di siya depicted in a horror movie, but No Face is a character from Spirited Away, and basically entity lang siya nga spirit na nag-guide sa ni Chihiro sa Spirited Away. So he's not a bad guy or anything. I just love mag-costume lang and hiding beneath the mask. Anyways, for today's video, we have actually mga stories to tell you about scary and creepy experiences among students. So,
Sige. So, this story is from an anonymous Cobra, and ang title is Ayo-Ayo. When I was still in 6th grade, my parents bought a house that's still under construction. The owners of the land and building suddenly stopped the construction, and I didn't know the reason why. My parents decided to buy it and continue the construction until it was finished. I have heard stories from our neighbors that our house is haunted, but I do not really believe it. Some say nga they saw daw kuno a white lady in our house. And some say that our house is agianan daw sa mga dili-ingon nato. Until we moved in, my parents decided to open a sari-sari store. My mom was in the basement of our house when she heard someone say, "Ayo." So she called me and gave me a signal saying I should go to the store and give the customer what they want to buy. But when I went there was no one around. It sent chills down my spine, and I told my mother that there was no one. We were scared at that time and just decided to ignore it. Until it happened again that I was the one who heard the Ayo. So I rushed to the store only to be welcomed with cold wind on my face. Kumakuha naman. Madlupog ko. I was so scared and decided to tell my mom. She said just to ignore it. At the last instance, we were eating lunch and someone said, "Ayo, ayo." Since our sala is near our store, enough for someone to hear our shout from our sala to the store, my mom shouted, "Tao or dili?" There was no answer. We just continued eating, and when we told those things to one of our neighbors, they just said maybe they're just having fun playing with us since we just moved in and we are their visitors. Throughout the years, I still have that creepy, eerie feeling in our house every time I go home. But it doesn't matter to me right now whether they exist or not, as long as they do not meddle with my life.
Ayo, ayo.